Tzvi Lebetkin, the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring that little bell. Ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop, and happy days are here again. And they really are. Happy days are genuinely here again. I think the culture war is over, and I think this is another sign of it. It was a scant few days ago, right, that saying anything negative about Meghan Markle was just completely taboo. If you'd said that, you were an evil right-wing istophobe. You were the worst. You were a racist. You were terrible. Oh no! But then South Park came along, and South Park's got the ability to be able to take the piss without getting in trouble. It's weird. I don't know why South Park and only South Park is allowed. This is, to me, kind of akin to when Jon Stewart came out on what was that awful show? The Steve Colbert show, and took the piss out the idea of the lab leak theory for COVID's origins, right? It completely changed everything overnight. You weren't allowed to say that it was a lab leak because you're a racist. You're a racist if you said lab leak, right? Then Jon Stewart said, well, this is the most stupid thing ever. Obviously it's a lab leak, and everything was fine. Same thing happened here. This I think, has completely changed Meghan Markle's standing. It's weird. Oprah Winfrey, she was like, oh, yes, no, you're a victim of racism. How? I don't know. How is a hot white woman a victim of racism? But okay, everyone's a victim, which is what they take the piss out of in South Park. Thank you. You are freaking wonderful. So, they weren't happy. I go over the story in detail, and we see some wonderful clips on my live stream last night. This was I'm recording this intro on February the 22nd. I might put this video out on Friday because I think it's going to get more play on Friday. I just can't stand Meghan Markle. I'll be absolutely clear. I can't stand her for everything they say in this episode of South Park. I completely agree with it. So, finally, we're allowed to say the Emperor has no clothes. I think it's a good thing, right? I think it's a good thing. I think this is a sign of the culture war ending, right? I look at things holistically. I'm a Bible-thumping weirdo, right? I believe God is in control of everything. I believe God is infinite. I think it's kind of like the Force, right? It binds us, it penetrates us, it holds the galaxy together, right? And so I look at things going on in the world and try and work out the currents that are going, that the world flows to, essentially, right? That's what I try and work out. And to me, I just think this is a sign of good things to come. I think this is a good general direction that we're going in. Hopefully it's going to snowball and there's going to be a lot more good times happening. But enjoy this one because it's freaking awesome. I mean, it really does. This is one of the most unifying things ever. It doesn't matter if you believe in God, if you're Jewish, you're Christian, whatever, Muslim. I think we can all hold hands together and agree, taking the piss out of Meghan Markle in such an incredibly accurate, perfect way. It's only a good thing, right? It's only a good thing. Fine, before we get into it, like, share, subscribe, comment, all those things are fan-freaking-tastic, right? Absolutely fantastic. Thank you very much for doing those things. I am very, very grateful for you doing those things. Genuinely am. Thank you for doing that. It really helps me, right? It really does help me. Also, it makes me happy. So two things, two for the price of one. Like, share, subscribe, comment. Look at the video notes. You'll find my Substack, my email newsletter. You'll find my Twitter. That's my main social media. Instagram, I use that. It's just a bit of a pain in the ass to do that as well. And Facebook, I use that. I don't really use it for much, but I use Facebook. So follow me on everything, especially my Substack. That's the best thing. Fine. Now, let me hand over. So, when was this? This was on my live stream, I said I did on Tuesday, the 21st of February. This is intros on the 22nd. So, I think you're probably getting this on Friday, unless I can't resist it and I post it before, because it's absolutely wonderful. And if I post it later, that means something even funnier has happened. So, good luck to you in the future. Congratulations to you in the future whenever you see this. Now, let me hand over to Lee from last night. Man. So they do absolutely rip the piss out of Meghan Markle in this in a I would say somewhat brutal fashion, somewhat brutal and well-deserved fashion. So, I don't understand why this hasn't been said more widely by more people. And I think because this was so funny. This is going to break that social taboo, right? This is finally going to make it okay to say that Meghan Markle is the woman that the word cunt was made for, right? It's the most evil narcissist anyone's ever seen, right? I don't know how you get worse than Meghan. I really don't. I really don't know how you get worse than Meghan Markle, right? I mean, it's like honestly. So the ongoing thing they have in South Park is the stories they're going for rebranding. They want to like rebrand themselves. These kids, a couple of kids, and every brand they have is like rugged, dependable, thick-skinned, victim. Everybody's a victim, right? Everybody's a victim. And it turns out that the prince, the Prince of Canada in this case, who has a very and the princess is they're also victims, right? That's the thing. It's like, and the idea of them being victims is such a silly idea, right? It's such an absolutely ridiculously silly idea that they play with such conviction, and everybody around them plays with such conviction. Like Oprah's like, really? Oh, you're a malign person. Oh, right. So apparently the story is that we're going to read it in the Daily Mail, but the story is that she wants to sue. Maybe she listen. The world is so messed up. She could win. Like you know, you'll be like, okay, I guess you win. I guess you own South Park now. Okay, I mean, like, and that wouldn't be out of step for her. But as I said, I think things are going in a different direction. I think this is actually might be actually the herald of a fall of a major cultural icon of pure, unremitting evil. Yeah, okay, that's it. It's converted. Let's have a look at this thing. Video file is downloads. And there you go. So it'll be fine. I'm not going to play the whole episode, but I want to play one clip from it. There you go. No, don't play. Come Hannah brand management. They have these kids that are trying to brand manage. Sensitive, outdoorsy, frugal victim. So this is the prince and the princess. And they keep saying, we just want our we want privacy. And they're on a game show. Rugged, vegan, compassionate victim. We want our privacy. They scream to everybody. They go with their privacy world tour. Yeah, 1 second. Let's go back a few. We're about there.
TV show and hangs out with celebrities and does fashion magazines? What are you suggesting? Well, I just think some people might say that your Instagram-loving bitch wife actually doesn't want her privacy. How?
Your Instagram-loving bitch wife may not want her privacy.
Dare you, sir? My Instagram-loving bitch wife has always wanted her privacy.
My Instagram-loving bitch wife has always wanted. Oh, please make T-shirts. Oh, it's the greatest thing ever. It's the greatest thing ever. Oh. It really is. Oh, thank God. I feel a glass ceiling breaking.
And you know what else? To hell with Canada. We are leaving. We'll go find some quiet place where we can be normal people. Come on, wife. We want privacy. We want privacy. We want privacy. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
So that's the gag, right? That's the gag. Did not go down well, right? In the Meghan Markle household, I think. No, did not go down well. So here, when they finally get ignored, let's see what happens. Hang on. Where is it? Yeah, this is it, yeah. So they move in next to him. They say, respect our privacy, right? And they put their pictures up all over his house. And he's like, no, I'm just going to say I don't care.
I don't care. Don't care.
So the reaction's perfect.
What the hell? What did he just say? He victimized me. It's because I'm an ethnic woman. He can't do that. I'll see. Wait, you're ethnic?
So many kicks in the balls, right? It's in such a tiny space of time, right? And it's so true. It's so freaking true. Meghan Markle is not submissive. No, she is a bitch whore from hell. I think would be the if we're going to go for the biblical explanation. I would say a bitch whore from hell. That's about right. 1 second. Fine, here we go. So that led to this little gem, little absolute, this bit of YouTube gold. Thank you. Thank you for servicing me, Meghan. Meghan has been upset and overwhelmed by a depiction on South Park for days after irreverent US cartoon described the Duchess as a sorority actress, actor, influencer, victim in a scathing episode. It was scathing. But the thing is, it wasn't that scathing because it just telling the fucking truth. Oh, man. You can tell how accurate you are by the reaction. Man. Yeah, I've really learned that now. When people start running around like their hair's on fire, that means they've heard the truth and they haven't liked it. I've seen that happen in my life more than once, right? Yeah, you can always judge the veracity by the denial. There's not a denial. They won't even deny it. They'll go into like this insane attacks, right? That's exactly what they do. Yeah, Duchess has reportedly taken issue with the depiction in South Park. The episode introduces her as sorority girl, actress, influencer, victim. Well, it doesn't influence her. So that's her brand, right? That's how they describe her. I think quite accurately, quite frankly. The Sussex have been left upset and overwhelmed. You're not Queen fucking Victoria, darling. What, you got the vapors, have you? What the fuck? You act like a cunt whore all the time, and now you're upset and over fucking whelmed. Oh, mercy me! Now you discovered decorum and tact and taste. Fuck you. Fuck you. Ugh. And I wouldn't touch you with a barge pole, cunt. Oh. How she and the Prince Harry are depicted in an episode of South Park, insiders have claimed. Well, the insiders are probably right? She seems thin-skinned. The episode entitled "The Worldwide Privacy Tour" pokes fun at the couple's grievances. Well, yes, it does. It does, and I don't care how much you fucking believe that these grievances, you idiot woman, right? I did. Time, just get over it. Oh yeah, but it went on. 1 second. Privacy tour. All right, victim by another character. The satirical series ridiculed the couple's demand for privacy, while on a publicity blitz on the principles of biography. Wah is the name of this. Yeah, the name of this book called Wah. I think it Harris' recent memoir. In last week's brutal episode, man. I mean, like. I wish the Queen was alive to see this, right? Although I think she has seen this, right? I think it's a heaven. She watches this on a loop constantly, right? Watches it on a constantly. Look at this top story. Meghan Markle feels excluded from Karney Shomron. That's because you're a cunt. Here's an idea. Try not being a cunt. And you want to, and you know people want to be around you more. The more you're a cunt, the more nobody wants to be around you. It's weird how that works that way. It's like science, right? Add cunt, remove people, right? That's how it works. According to the source in California, Meghan spent the last few days upset and overwhelmed about just betrayal. And she watched it. She watched every episode, every second of it, every frame. That narcissist cunt watched every freaking episode, every second of this, right? And it's also the spectator that the Duchess of Sussex, name should be stripped from her, is annoyed by South Park but refuses to watch it at all. Oh yeah, like hell. Yeah. Oh god, I can't say that. It's also been suggested that the broadcast may have legal ramifications with the Sussex lawyers. What are they going to do? They say, oh, no, don't point out that I'm a cunt. Please. People might notice something. We all know. No one's surprised that you're a cunt. Okay? We all know you're a cunt because you can't hide your fucking face for 10 seconds. Man. You know, they say you smell like a packet of Twiglets. You know why? Because you're a cunt. If you never, do they still make Twiglets? The royal commentator Neil Sean told Fox News that the representatives for the pair are now watching the series closely for any more attacks. Oh, please watch them more closely, right? Oh, yes. Their legal team are casting an eye over the episode to see if there's anything wrong and what can be turned into something more sinister. Mr. Sean added that the makers of South Park have as yet received no legal correspondence. Oh, really? Not surprised. I mean, look at that. I mean, like, really, a tale of two. I don't want to call her royalty. Like, I don't know anything about what's the name's wife, but she seems what's the name, Kate. I don't know anything about her. But boy, standing next to Meghan, she looks like a princess. Kate, there we go. Last week's episode depicted Prince and Princess of Canada, a young royal couple who loudly begged for privacy while... Yeah, we just went over the whole thing. The red-headed prince... Oh, that's also true. That made it bigger. It's so funny. This manuscript called Wow. Same pink outfit she wore for Trooping the Colour in 2018 are seen promoting the Prince's book. Wow. Okay, lovely. We've already said this. Even though Phil was white to the Sussex, the main character stands branding their two equivalents, the dumb prince and his stupid wife. I know. No, his stupid bitch wife. What were they calling it? My bitch wife? I can't remember. It's too funny. While Carl complains about the private jet parked outside his home, right? The show opens with Carl's young brother, Ike, adopted from Canada, inconsolable at the news of the Queen of Canada. Listen, every English person's the same. My kids take the piss at me now that I like Charles. I'm like, I'm okay with him. I think the Crown made him look much more sympathetic, right? So, okay. Because I just am. They're like, oh yeah, you're right. I do. I'm a monarchist, right? I like the monarchy. I think they're nice. I mean, not nice. I think it's a good thing, right? It's a good thing. And I think they try and do good. I think they do. I think they kind of messed up, but I think they want to do good. Arriving on the set for Good Morning Canada with a book to promote, the prince holds aloft a plaque pleading, "We want privacy." Yeah, okay, we're still saying this. Stop looking at us. I know. Yeah, okay, fine. This is just saying the same thing. Watch the episode. It's very funny, right? It's very, very, very funny. Yeah. Try and grab that clip again to wrap up, because I'm like, now I know where to find it. It was the funniest thing I've ever seen. It was over here. Privacy World Tour. That's so good. Here we go.
TV show and hangs out with celebrities and does fashion magazines? What are you suggesting? Well, I just think some people might say that your Instagram-loving bitch wife actually doesn't want her privacy.
Instagram-loving bitch wife!
How dare you, sir? My Instagram-loving bitch wife has always wanted her privacy!
It's one of the greatest lines ever! Well done, South Park. I toss my hat to thee. Well, my name's Tzvi Lebetkin, the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring that little bell. Ring the little bell so you are notified when new videos drop.